supported our leaders, that have sent some people to come and tell us to fix ourselves, that we have started fixing ourselves. That is why we don't want to make any filth in Takoradi. We are making sure that as we go for this demonstration, we clear every dirt we make here in Takoradi, so that we make Takoradi a clean place, as Ekufuado wanted to make Accra a clean place. But the fact is, some of the police officers are trying to distract what we are doing. How does Aboboya, which is following us to collect all the trash we are making, becomes a security threat? How does an Aboboya just coming after us, clearing all the trash we are making?
Those are sounds from the Western Regional capital of Takoradi, where the Fix the Country campaigners today staged a street protest demanding yet again a new deal from government. Campaigners say they are tired of years of directionless leadership. The group first staged in the protest here in Accra on Founders Day, August 4, serving notice of other similar demonstrations to press home the demand for better living conditions. Some of the protesters who showed up in Takoradi from various parts of the country have been speaking to us.
Things are not going well. Yeah, things are not going well. Market is not good. Everybody was complaining about money. Everybody was complaining about anything because anything is wrong. So you want the government to fix the system for the country. But it belongs to us. We don't have any place to go. So you want the government to fix our own nation. The Ghana belongs to Ghanaians. It don't belong to any Aboriginal country, any different country. So that's what this morning I'm here.
So what are your expectations this morning?
Well, my expectation is I want the government to fix the system. Only system. But now everything makes sense. I'm from Axim. I'm from Zuma. I am a brother from Axim. So we came here to make the demonstration. We want people to come to join us.
I'm expecting the people to be out in their numbers to tell the leadership of this country, both past and present, that we are tired of substandard governance, that we are tired of governance that has no plan. We are tired of directionless leadership. We are tired of substandard leadership. We are tired of Amemwo Fo, Amemwo Kankai, for the past 30 years. That is what we are waiting for the youth of Western region to come and tell them. We are telling them that enough of the political pettiness, that the NDC will not continue the projects of MPP out of political pettiness. MPP will not continue the projects of NDC out of political pettiness. Takoradi and Western region actually is where Ghana started from. If I say that, right from the time when the white man was coming down through Ayana Takoradi Harbor from Liverpool, Takoradi is the first place that got light, electricity in Ghana. So it cannot be that a region that we actually exploit oil from. This is the region. When I came here, you can see the level of hopelessness in the eyes of the youth in this region. The youth do not have jobs. The youth have nothing. They don't know where they are going. Education is nothing to write home about. Now there is a security issues on the rise. We've sat here. 4 ladies, 4 of our women were abducted last year. This year, there is another one that a pregnant woman has been held hostage, and the leadership of this country, they are pretending as if they've not heard anything. Now we are going to give a voice to the Takoradi people, to the Western region people, to the Sekondi people, to the Inche, Asankragwa, Impoho, Wasa, Ekopo, Bodi, Abodia, Boase. We are expecting them to be here in their numbers to register their displeasure.
I don't want to hear you pass. Some people want to hear pass. But when the trouble is not now, I would have I know a piece of country, because something illegal. But I don't want to almost there. I don't want to go out. I don't want to know a peaceful. Any police will get a mass. Politics, anyone knows them get allowed. Any police will get a mass.
And man chain. Bauxite, Bibian Nanchan, Yenya lithium. Lithium, na Yenya. 150 billion US dollars. $77 progress. Why do engagement? What do you have, Bruni? Say, Bruni, in fact, no more 15% for 60 years. 60 years. Oh, Munya Casano. 60 years. Nanadu Bewu, Bawumia John Roman Mabewu. Almost what a minor broke up with you, but intimate away. Remember, council in young woman on the car. Yes, American man paying the way I have been to
I'm a pen and I go Guinea. I go catch a Guinea for say there should be peace in Guinea. And to say, Papa, who we are saying Japanian, another we are saying Japanian. What the acha, what the acha? No, we also edit the 7 past 7 hours, who may soon. What for plane? As a charter plane, go to Union for Abraham to who solve the problem here. Who go school at Quack, no one bed joining unemployed graduate association. Yes, I dare beside the Embassy, Mama Carquin, deadliest road in Africa, Accra, Cape Coast Square. A Kunipa chain of car quine be our Africa. When your money here, my MP, NDC. When your money here, 777, and Papa, and yeah, yes, I'm not sure. And now, I don't get some here. I don't get some
Yandika Quine. Every animal, Takoradi animal, echo, Tapa, Yandipan, Bia, Quine in our side. Omukulampuses, no Munnam. Because I'm Monte, but young to Momofono, you're a bread. It must be you hold more. So, Sarah, only scan, only some masses, on which them clear the bread. Everyone to hold my no master of a Cassayan tribe on Mount. Sarah, yes, you have a young hardening. It's almost this country, almost this country now. I do hold my every year.
And Athalia Kwanzaa is our Western Region correspondent. She joins us via Zoom with more. In Athalia, how has today's protest been generally?
Well, Aisha, generally it has been peaceful, except when we go to the Takoradi Technical Junction, where these protesters wanted to use the route to Efiekuma, which the police said that they had not agreed on that route. And then when we got to Sekondi, the protesters wanted to use another route, which the police also denied them because they said when they came to sit down with their leadership, that was not the route they took. That was...
Athalia Kwanzaa is our woman in the Western Region. She's been monitoring today's Fix the Country protest for us, and she's telling us more about exactly what these protesters are demanding. Athalia, if you're back, tell me about that clash between protesters and the police.
Yeah, so Aisha, I was saying that when we go to the Takoradi Technical University Junction, the protesters wanted to use a route there to Efiekuma, place in Takoradi, where you have a lot of people over the day, you know, going about their activities. But the police told the demonstrators that that was not part of the route they had told them earlier prior to this demonstration. So there was some kind of disturbances between them, but that was just for a while. When we got to Sekondi, the protesters again wanted to use a different route. And the police again stood on their feet and told them that, look, when you came to meet the leadership of the Western Regional Police Command, we gave you a route of which you agreed. And so we don't think that you should do otherwise. So that was when they had these issues or disturbances coming in. But it was also settled within some few minutes.
So in Athalia, specifically, we hear these protesters talk about directionless leadership, and they're asking leaders to fix the country. But specifically, what are their demands?
Well, Aisha, they are demanding that the 1992 Constitution should be scrapped off for a new constitution to be instituted. They are demanding that there should be employment for the youth, especially when you come to the Western region. They made demands such as the oil companies coming in, where you have most of the youth not being employed, which they say that these youths are qualified for. They are making demands for fixing of roads in the Western region, school buildings and other things. So these are some of the major demands they are making, and they set policies which are not favorable for the youths.
So what's next for the group? Do you know, in Athalia?
Yes, Aisha, they said from here, they had already said in Accra that the Accra demonstration was a curtain raiser. So from here, Takoradi, they are going to other regions. What they want from other regions is that the youth come out in their numbers, the people come out in their numbers and come and support this cause. Because for them, it's not about politics, but it's about the well-being of the country and the whole of everyone in the country. So they need massive support in their next demonstration, which they would organize in other regions.